Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer!
All
Hello,
right.
Boring Review Nation!
Kind of pointless.
We know all things.
All right. Welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here.
Jody there.
And we are ready, willing, and excited to react to another video for you today. We are looking at another video from Daliso Chaponda. We were, speaking for myself, I'm assuming, we were very impressed with the last one we reacted to. Very, very funny. If you didn't know, he was on Britain's Got Talent, did really, really well. I don't think he won it. I don't watch that show or the America's Got Talent show. I just like watching the auditions on the internet of different people because they are really good. I did watch his initial reaction. We can't react to that on this channel. From Britain's Got Talent, and he did a fantastic job. Got the golden buzzard. Absolutely fantastic. So, with all that being said, if you want to see our reaction to that, go ahead and check it out on the channel. We're looking at another one of his videos. This, the last one we did was like everyone and their brothers watched. But I still wanted to see more comedy from him. So this is called The Truth Behind His Teenage Years. And thank you so much for clicking that button. If you like what you see here, if you want to see more, please don't forget to
like and subscribe, and then hit that notification bell so you're aware of our next uploads.
ding ding. And let us know what are some other videos, some comedic videos, or whatever, dance song, whatever it is. Let us know, comment below. We love those requests. We live for those requests. Jodi will start being violent with me if she doesn't get those requests. Not true at all. Here we...
Shmo.
You know it. I was going to say Shmo.
And I grew up in a poor family. And I remember Christmas was shit. Because the gifts were terrible. I once went to my dad and said, "Dad, why does Santa Claus go to the neighbors?"
Oh,
And he gives him this big remote control card. Comes here, gives me this little metal one. And my dad did not want to ruin the magic of youth for me. So he told me, "Look, you have to understand, Santa Claus is a huge racist."
Oh my gosh. No, you didn't.
My favorite thing to do Christmas time was to sit around with the catalogs my dad had around the house, and I used to circle the toys you could order.
Yeah.
With a pen. I used to just imagine one day when I'm rich, when I've got my own money, I'll buy this toy. One day when I'm rich, I'll buy this toy.
So
now I'm
sad.
older. I can afford the toys. I don't want them.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I haven't changed that much. And I look at women who are out of my league, and I'm like, one day
I love it.
when I'm rich.
Yeah, when you're rich.
And I am from Malawi, middle of Africa, very religious country. It's crazy. My teenage years, I started acting up. Your parents would probably call a psychiatrist or something. My dad called an exorcist.
What?
I don't know if any of you have ever been exercised. It's no fun. They strap you to the bed. They start pouring holy water in your mouth. I was coughing. My dad did not think this was enough. He believed you spare the rod, you spoil the child. There was a big wooden cross. He grabbed it, passed it to the priest, and said, "Beat him! Beat the devil out of him!"
Oh my gosh.
The priest began to whack me. I was like, ah. So understandably, when the priest said, "Satan," I figured I better play along.
I knew this was coming. Oh my
Now, I've
gosh.
watched The Exorcist. I can't turn my head all the way around, but I gave it a shot. I was like,
I gave it a
I
shot.
gave it like a voice, like, "Yes, I am Satan." He said, "Satan, leave this boy." I'm leaving.
I'm leaving. Right, just like that.
Then I got a great idea. I pointed at my dad and said, "I'm going into him."
That is genius. Oh, unfair turn.
My life is fun now, but I want to cut off some of my friends. Think about it. We all have got a few friends who are a little too positive. Your friend who's always at the gym, always eating healthy. Every time you meet them, you feel like shit. I need to get rid of these self-righteous bastards, replace them with crackheads.
Crackheads.
Wouldn't it be great to have a
Steal your
crackhead
money.
friend when you're having a tough week? You call them, you're like, "Oh, I had a tough week. I've got a headache. What did you do today?" He's like, "I needed money. I sucked a dick." No matter what was going on in your life, you'd be like, "I'm not doing too bad. I'm going to call you again tomorrow." And I'm terrible at the romance. Terrible. I find it's impossible to compete with the movies. Some women watch romantic movies like they're documentaries. My ex used to love the depressing ones. I remember she came to me and she said, "Oh my God, let's go watch The Notebook." We
I
went
do
to
like
watch
that
it.
one.
I heard it
It's a
sing to
good
a friend of
book.
hers. It's beautiful. I cried so hard. And I was like, why is that a recommendation? Who enjoys crying?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like recommending a restaurant by saying you gotta eat at the curry house next door. I shat myself. And I cannot compete with The Notebook. I cannot compete with Ryan Gosling. I remember in one romantic scene, she nudged me. She pointed at the screen and said, "Isn't that nice? Isn't it great the way that he treats her? Why don't you ever treat me like that? It's a movie. It's a fantasy. Could I bring home a porn movie? Isn't that nice?
Why don't you do that?
Isn't it great the way that she treats him? Why don't you ever treat me like that
This guy.
with two of your friends?"
Oh no.
Thank you so much, people of Montreal. I've been Daliso Chaponda.
Oh man, I love this guy. He is so funny. And he talks about not being positive, but he comes off to me so positive, even though he's joking around with this or that. I'm curious, like in his style of comedy here, does he have more jokes that stem off the ones that he said before, and he's waiting for the reaction of the audience? Like, okay, that one did really good, let me keep going. That one they didn't like too much, let me go to the next one. Or did he just plan? Because he's telling quite a few jokes in those 4 minutes.
He is. And he's definitely a little bit more scandalous than the other people we listen to.
Yeah, just
For
a
sure.
tad. He's not too bad.
No, he's not. He's not. He just says things that are hilarious and hit point that most people wouldn't say.
Yeah, maybe not for your kiddies.
Yes, not a family comedian.
He, what did he talk about that really struck a chord?
The sad movies.
Yes! Like, I remember Titanic came out when I'm in high school. And everyone there, and I love that movie. I really do. As a film fan, all that kind of stuff, it's an amazing film. But I hated it as a kid, right? All the girls liked DiCaprio, and it was everywhere, and Celine Dion was everywhere, and I was just like so sick of it. I'm talking to this girl, like, "Do you like Titanic?" We were like in a science class, it was whatever. And she's like, "Of course I do. Why do you like Titanic?" The guy dies at the end, spoiler alert, and she's like, "Oh, because it's so tragic." And I'm like, what? Just like him. Why is that a good thing?
I love sad movies, but I like to go into them not realizing they're sad. You know, because I don't want to.
You like to be surprised with the depression?
I don't want to, like, it's hard because you don't want to go in crying, but you just love them because they're so, like, beautiful and deep and tragic and emotional.
Hold on. This is the girl that we watch any movie, and I'm super excited to show it to her. Oh, this is such a great movie. You're going to love this movie. And she is like, she can like care. I don't know how I convinced her to marry me. Because she can be so snobby with that kind of situation sometimes, right? And I'm like gay as a schoolboy. And she's like, just tell me what happens at the end. Can you just tell? The whole movie, she's asking me, what happens, what happens, what happens? But you don't want to be spoiled about the sad things that happen?
Well, I'm just saying, if I know it's like a tearjerker, like, then I won't see it. But if I don't know it, then it's just beautiful. Like, all the bright places. Oh, so beautiful. Cried so much. It's why I love Like Crazy, but it's also because it's like so realistic.
Oh my gosh, that movie.
But
watch Like Crazy and let us know if you liked it.
It's an amazing movie. It's my favorite.
The soundtrack, too?
Yes, I love Dustin O'Halloran. As my students say, my Dustanian music.
This guy's awesome, though. Is he not?
It was good. It was good. It was funny. I can't believe he did that whole exorcism pretending to be like. I'm
no way that's real.
I would say I'm
There's
hoping
no way.
a little bit of it's fake.
It's genius by him, though. It's
So
like,
yeah.
I'm leaving and I'm going to him. He's next.
I mean, but that is one thing. Like, if there's nothing wrong with you and you're just being a normal teenager, but your parents are taking it to an extreme. Like, how else do you convince them? Like, I'm fine. I'm just being a little rebellious.
No, it's absolute genius. This guy's hilarious. Let us know what you thought about this. We'll find many more. Who cares about whether it's a popular video or not? We like his comedy. If you want us to react to more, let us know. Comment below. Give us little suggestions. We love those. With all that being said, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. And until next time.
Au revoir.